Are you sick and tired of wearing the same old Roblox clothes over and 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 over? Do you want your own custom built shirt maybe? Well, fear not my friends, because you've come to the right place.
He's a noob dad!
Oh, you little... Okay, here we go then. So let's make our custom made brand new shirt from scratch using the create tool in Roblox. First thing we're going to need to do is go up to create at the top here and click on create. That's going to bring you to your creations page. If for any reason should I say, that you get an issue with coming directly to this page, just go up to your URL, get rid of everything up until the first / backspace, and then hit enter, and you should come to your creations page here. And from here we're going to go up to avatar items, and this is where we're going to start creating our t-shirt. So there's a couple of things that I want to point out to you first. Number one, this is not a free process. You have to pay Robux. I know, it sucks, it's rubbish, but them's the rules. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But yes, it's going to cost you 10 Robux to be able to put your own shirt up, but that's a small price to pay for a beautiful shirt that is your own creation and that you get to look at every day when you're playing Roblox. So that's number one. Two other things that I want to point out. And then let's get these noob things out of the way first before we get going. Number one, do not put URLs anywhere on your merchandise, on your logo. Whatever you do, do not do it. If you do, what will happen is Roblox will say, you're a naughty boy, aren't you? I know you've been trying to do self-promotion through our platform and we're not having it, mate. We're not having it, okay? You take that off your flipping shirt now. If you don't, then we're going to ban you. They do, and they actually do ban your account for a minute or two. There's a button that says reinstate the account. So yeah, they take it really seriously. So and I found that out the hard way, as you can see. So this one I'm not allowed to upload, but that's okay because I'm following the rules like a good boy now. So there will be no more problems. The other thing that we need to address is, as you can see, these two little monstrosities here are a result of me uploading a t-shirt. Sorry, they're a result of me uploading a shirt design as a t-shirt. I know that'll make more sense as we go along, but there are 3 ways that we can upload clothing. We can upload it as a classic t-shirt, we can upload it as a shirt, or we can upload it as pants. Self-explanatory, you would think, wouldn't you? But no, shirts and pants are designed differently to t-shirts. If you want a t-shirt with a logo on the front and nothing else, then go for it. Classic t-shirts are your way to go. Get yourself a logo, upload it, stick it on the front of your gorgeous t-shirt, change the colour of the t-shirt, and off you go. You're all good. But with the shirts and the pants, it's very, very different. If you do that, you're going to get what I've got here, which is a template stuck on the front of a t-shirt, which isn't really what you wanted, is it? And in a way, that might be quite cool. It might be quite ironic. I don't know. Some people might want to look like that, but I don't. So I'm not going to use them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to classic shirts. As you can see, we've had a stab at this already. But we're going to do another one for your viewing pleasure. So up we go to upload asset. Now then, it's asking you to upload an asset. I know we haven't got one yet, have we? But we will have in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to learn more. Beep boop. And once we're over in learn more, if you scroll down through this document, you will find the shirts and pants templates. We want the shirts one, which is the one on the left hand side. Okay, so you're going to right click on that and go to save image as, and that's going to save it in our downloads folder. Now it's time to create our t-shirt. Right, so we're going to go over to a wicked little program called Photopea. Just type in Photopea.com. It will bring you to, if you get a massive grey cross in the top right hand corner, just click on it and then just accept the terms and conditions, and then we're ready to rock. Now this is a great bit of software. This is it's free for a start, and it's uncannily like Adobe Photoshop. I use Photoshop for pretty much everything, have done for the last 22 years, but I've got to say this is just as good when you're doing things like this. You really do not need to pay money for an Adobe. Sorry, Adobe. So here we go then. So let's open up from computer. We'll open up our template that we just downloaded, and here it is. Right, so we want to make that a little bit bigger, so we're going to press Control and plus. Okay, that just brings that up. If you press Control and minus, which is next to it, obviously it makes it smaller. Press spacebar and you can then drag that around like so. Right, now what we want to do is we want to go to Window. Sorry, we want to go to View, and we want to go down to Rulers. Okay, this is really important, and I don't think I've seen anybody mention this at all when doing Roblox designs, and it's really important because it'll affect your alignment and all sorts of stuff. So once you've got that up and running, you're going to drag these guidelines out, and you're going to put them just in the gaps where the whole thing folds. And the reason why we're doing that is because if you don't mark out where the edges are, when it comes to you putting on your t-shirt designs, you're going to have problems centralizing those designs in the middle of the chest and the back and all sorts of stuff, and it gets really messy, and we don't want mess. So that's that one done, and then okay, this is a good point to actually show you. If for instance you drag that and you move it in a place you don't particularly want it, all you do is press Control Z and it will bring it back to the original spot that you left it. Okay, so we're going to line up all these bad boys. All right, we're nearly done, and then what we want to do actually is we want to line it up to about here on this line here. So what these perforated lines are, this is his arm, this is his right arm, this is his left arm. Anything above this line here is going to be his shoulder. Anything below it is going to be naked flesh. And so we want the naked flesh because it's t-shirt, isn't it? Short sleeve. If you want a long sleeve, that's fine. All you would do is you would cut it to the line below. So short sleeve, long sleeve, long sleeve, short sleeve. This is his hand, this is the bottom underneath. Now it's time to layer over these and start creating some texture after that. So first thing we're going to do, go over to rectangle. Now for me, I like to wear black. That's how I get down, but you know, you might want a little bit more vibrance, a little bit more color. That's fine, you can do that, but for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm gonna have to just tone it back on the black slightly, just so that you can see the texture that goes into the clothing that we're going to do later on. So what we're going to do is we are going to choose the rectangle tool. We're going to go up to fill, and we're going to just I'm going to just choose like a charcoal, so it's not completely black 100%. We're going to go and do his shoulders, so we're just going to drag that across right the way to the end. And the great thing, because you've used guidelines, it's going to snap to the guidelines and it's going to be a lot easier to cover. We're going to get on that one as well, and then we'll do the same over here. Grab that, stick it over there. Ooh, suits you, sir. So there we go, that's that one done, and then we'll go up here, do the other one. We do the whole thing on this one, and again So every time we do this, it creates a shape. Okay, these shapes we'll need at some point, not all of them, but we will need to be able to manipulate the pixels, knock some of the pixels out and delete them, and so on and so forth. And that's a process called rasterization. And to get rid of the rasterization, we need to just right click and go down to rasterize. Sorry, it's the other way around. We actually have to rasterize it. So we just do that. With all of the shape layers. Okay, that's that done. This one should already be rasterized. Yes, it is. All right, so now we're going to put some texture on the top of this t-shirt here, give it a little bit more va-va-voom, you know what I mean? So I've already downloaded a texture, but if you want to get your own, it's very easy. Just search for t-shirt texture overlay, add the word Roblox with Opera. It's very cool because you have the added option of splitting it down into subcategories, and one of the subcategories is actually Roblox t-shirts. So you know, you click on that and then you can have these, but type in Roblox t-shirt texture, whatever you want, choose the texture that you want, make sure that you download it from the website and not just copy and pasting it off of the Google, because you're going to get the checkers, which is not what you want. Okay, so it needs to be a transparent image, PNG image. So going back to our Photopea, I have a texture that I've already downloaded, so I'm going to go to File, Open and Place. I'm going to take that texture and whack it on the top. If you don't see these little handles, the reason why you don't see them is because you haven't got this checked. Okay, transform controls. If you check that, then they'll appear. Marry that up with the corner there, drag it down, and with the other corner we're going to marry that up with that corner there. Okay, now that should sit perfect, absolutely perfect. It's looking good to me. Now what we need to do is we need to rasterize that layer so that we can manipulate it, and then we need to basically just knock out all of the bits that we're not using. So this whole section here all the way up to that line, delete that, that's gone, bye bye. Then spacebar, move up to the top, we're all good for there. Two more things we need to do before we can put some logos on. Firstly, we need to get rid of these colors. Easy enough, you go to background, we've got that selected already, so we need to deselect that, and then we're going to up on the top left hand corner, second tool down, rectangle select. We're just going to again just go along the sections, choose the section and delete that out of our life. You can then choose that and add that onto there, and then just do the other side. Bosh, goodbye, farewell, I don't need you anymore. That's that. Deselect that by pressing select and deselect. And now what we want to do, it's entirely up to you if you want to do this, but I like to put a little neck hole inside, because otherwise it looks like he's got a little turtleneck. Yeah, that's the one. I don't like turtlenecks, they're really 80s. I love the 80s, I just hated turtlenecks. So now what you've got to do is you've got to make a little neck hole. Now you can do this in any way you want. You can have it as big as you want, small as you want, whatever. I like to just make a little square there with the crosshairs touching the guides, and then drag it across to the other side and make a little square. Push, and then get rid of that by pressing you have to make sure the layers are selected, and then there you go, and then it's this one here as well, isn't it? Yeah, there you go, there we go. And then you can deselect. We've got a little neck hole. You make that bigger if you want, it's alright. I like a little one, but you know, I'm not going to judge. So that's that. Now we need to do the good stuff, which is to put our logos and make it look funky. So let's do that. Now I've already made my logos. I've got my 100% noob t-shirt design, and I've got my logo on the front. So that's what I'm going to do with these ones here. So I'm going to file, open and place, and I'm going to go to the desktop, which is where I've saved them, I'm going to get my 100 noob. Bosh, there he is. As you notice, it's underneath one of the layers. We don't want that. We want it to be top of mind, top of the layer, top of the morning tier. So we'll drag that up to the very top in our layers panel, and there she be. So click on your move tool, move it to where you want it. Now we want it on the back of the t-shirt, and then we're just going to drag it down so that it's the right size. Okay, so here's where these guides are going to come in. Now disregard this one, disregard this one. These are all for this section down the bottom here. It's this box here that's your back. That's your back. Okay, that entire section here. So you want to make sure that it's as big or as small as you want it to be, but it's within that section. Actually won't have it that big because the test ones I did earlier didn't actually work out as well as I'd like. So you can nudge it by pressing your left and your right up and down on your keyboard. I think that's alright. That'll do. Won't just do, it looks amazing. So next one is the front. So again, file, open and place. Grab the logo you want. There you go. If you're following along and I'm going too fast, don't worry, just hit the speed button on the chat on the video to slow it down, or just pause and go and do what you got to do and come back to me. It's not a problem. So we're going to drag that down. There's my ugly mug on there. Don't want that too big, scare the children. Right, here we go. Oh, that looks good. So I don't want that too big at the front because it will just look ugly, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we are good. We're ready to go back into Roblox, but before we do that, of course we need to export the project. Let's go to file, let's go to export as, let's go to PNG. Remember what I said about PNGs? They show transparencies, so all of these transparencies are going to be transparent, funnily enough, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, so we're going to go to file, we're going to go to export as, we're going to go to PNG, we're going to make sure everything's cool, which it is. Got the checkers on there, got the checkers there, that's all going to show up. That's lovely jubbly, and we press save. Good, we're all saved and it's gone into our download folder. So let's go back to the creator dashboard and let's start uploading. What do you reckon? Yeah, let's go. So here we go, back in the creator. Remember, you need to be on avatar items and you need to have this, see this screen here. Okay, so here's the download. Remember what I told you earlier. You select classic t-shirts, you're in for pain. You don't want that in your life. That's bad news. We want to be selecting classic shirts. Okay, from there we're just going to upload our asset, which is, oh, did you see, we nearly did it again. Click here, choose shirt. If you don't choose shirt and you leave it on t-shirt, you're going to be in for a bad time. Upload, and in it goes. So we need to name it. I've already named my other ones the same, but you know what, I'm going to do it because that's just the kind of guy I am. I'm a rebel, I'm naughty. So 100% noob t-shirt. Let's call it official. All right, I'm going to give it description. Capitals. Yeah, this shirt is for anyone that wants to embrace the noob within them. Join the 100% noob army. Oof. Scaramouche. Now remember, this is where it sucks. You got to pay 10 Robux. I know it sucks. I'm sorry. Just close your eyes, grit your teeth, do whatever you got to do to get through it. Push the button and then push it again. Boom, 10 Robux down. But we're all right. It's only 10 Robux. We'll survive. If you're using your parents' money, make sure that you have got the parents' permission to pay the bills, please. Thank you. So we've done it. We're in. If you go back to avatar items, you'll see if you go down to shirts, it's uploading. It's uploaded. We're ready to go. Should we go and see what we look like? Let's go and whip it on. Let's try on our on you drip. Drippy drip. So here I am back in Roblox, ready to try on the brand new drip. Let's see how wicked and amazing we look. Wicked, wicked. Okay, let's go to the left hand side, choose Avatar, and here he be. Alright mate, how's it going? You're looking rubbish. Honestly, what do you call that? What have you got on, son? You look absolutely stupid. Let's sort you out. As you can see, the shirt is already, these are all my testy ones before, but the shirt is already uploaded. If you don't see it, go to clothing, classic shirts, and here it is. Let's go for it. Bosh! It's just got to upload the awesomeness. It's having a hard time understanding how awesome the clothing will look. And there we go. That's your brand new t-shirt. You made that. You made that all on your own. Okay, granted, you followed a tutorial, but still, that's you, that is. Give yourself a pat on the back, have a little dance around your bedroom, and be proud of yourself. You done that. Well done. So there you go, Roblox fans. One custom built shirt. Now, wasn't that easy? If you enjoyed that video and you got some value from it, then please consider hitting that subscribe button for me, liking the video, and hitting the little bell so that you can be notified of all the other good stuff that we've got coming up for you. Thanks once again for joining me, and I will see you next time.
He's a Noob Dad.
Oh, you little